Welcome, TBW Clips. I am Tyson. Today, Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, may be recalled once again. I believe it might be his second in 3 years. They just had one a few years ago. I believe Larry Elder was going against him. He was his rival, and everyone still voted for Gavin Newsom to retain as the governor of California. So I don't understand how they're coming together and trying to recall him again if the people of California want Newsom as their governor while they keep doing this. Just leave the state. But let's find out what's going on here.
Gavin Newsom faces another attempt to get him out of office. Today, the governor was formally notified of a new recall effort against him. This is the second time the governor is facing the threat in 3 years.
KCRA 3 Capital
Second time, 3 years.
Explains why organizers say this time is different.
Ty and Andrea, a conservative group called Rescue California, launched the effort today. Organizers blame Governor Gavin Newsom's handling of the state's budget, public safety, and education for this latest attempt. They say his presidential ambition is distracting him from dealing with a variety of issues plaguing the state. Now, in his 2021 recall, Rescue California was not the lead proponent, but helped raise funds and gather signatures for that effort. That recall was for different reasons, stemming from the governor's COVID-related shutdown of businesses and schools and outrage over his dining at the French Laundry in Napa after telling Californians to stay home. But Governor Newsom handily beat that recall and also went on to win re-election the following year in 2022. Now, Rescue California is leading this renewed effort. They'll need to gather 12% of the amount of votes Governor Newsom received in the last election, which amounts to about what?
I think this is a lost cause. He got recalled, he won the recall, and then he won the re-election. What do you keep recalling this guy for? Obviously, the people of California want him as their governor. I think it's a lost cause.
1.4 million signatures. Now, in order to get the recall on the November ballot, they'll need to move much faster than last time, requiring those signatures to be in by May. The governor posted on X in response today saying, quote, Trump Republicans are launching another wasteful recall campaign to distract us from the existential fight for democracy and reproductive freedom. We will defeat them. And Newsom's campaign spokesman, Nathan Click, said, quote, we are taking it seriously. These Trump Republicans are targeting Governor Newsom because he is out there defending democracy and fighting for the re-election of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. He's not going to be distracted from that fight. But organizers of the recall say the group is not just made up of Trump Republicans.
No, Governor, California is coming after you, and it's going to make the last recall effort look like sandbox. I don't see that we have made any, he's created any successes, and he's only increasing our failures. So if not now, when? We really want to sit through 3 more years with his 3 more budgets with that? He's shown that he's capable of getting good things done in short order. Maybe he needs to come and have that be his legacy here before he takes on another job.
Now,
I don't understand. They just reelected him. What is she talking about? I agree 100% with Gavin Newsom right there. Whether it's Trump Republicans or more people, it's something that's not going to result in anything because the majority of people in California are still going to vote for Newsom. This doesn't make any sense.
Hours after the
Let me know if I'm wrong.
Governor Gavin Newsom began fundraising off of it this afternoon. Democrats across the state, including the Lieutenant Governor, Attorney General, Assembly Speaker, and Senate Pro Tem, have all come out swinging against this effort, saying that it would be a waste of time and money for
I
taxpayers.
agree.
Proposed state law that is coincidentally moving through the legislature right now, and this could have a huge impact on future recalls for any California governor. What's the latest on that?
Right, and even potentially this possible recall. Now, right now in the state law, as we saw in 2021, when a recall effort qualifies for the ballot, candidates can jump in and put their name in the ring for governor. Now, if voters decide to recall a governor, then whichever candidate gets a plurality of the vote becomes governor. This new proposal, called Senate Constitutional Amendment 7, would change that by having the lieutenant governor serve the rest of the recalled governor's term. That proposal is halfway through the legislative process, and if approved, would also go to voters in November. Now,
well, you guys understand that right there? So right now, if Newsom gets recalled, then the person who gets defeated in the recall election, that person will assume office. Now they're proposing if Newsom loses, then the lieutenant governor will become the governor until Newsom's time was up. So I think he has 3 more years. So the lieutenant governor will come in the next 3 years, and then after that, I'm assuming that the person who won the recall election will assume the governorship. But I think I don't know if that will work. I don't. If people vote for this, then this is. I mean, you have to stop trying to get people to see things your way. They're seeing it right here. They see the laws, and they're still voting for it. So what can you do? I think you just leave them alone, right?
if this recall effort against Governor Newsom happens to land on the ballot in November, then that law would not apply. But if it takes this group longer to gather signatures and the recall still qualifies after November, then there's a chance that proposal would apply. All of this is piling onto an already very busy election year, and the November ballot is already going to be packed.
Right.
So this will be a huge undertaking, and some are already calling it a long shot effort.
Yeah.
I agree. It's a long shot effort. I think Newsom remains governor for the following 3 years, unless something happens. This is what they're saying. If Biden goes down, Kamala will step in and Newsom will become the VP. So then you will have a new governor for California. Would that be the lieutenant governor because Newsom leaves office and the lieutenant governor comes in, or are they going to have another election? We'll see, but I think this is an attempt that will not go anywhere, and the Republicans or whoever is trying to do this should look to the past and see this did not work. He just won 2 elections after you guys recalled him. He's going to win the third. If you guys recall him again, he's going to win again. That's my 2 cents. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with me. Do you guys think the people trying to recall Newsom should continue to try to recall him? Or do you think it is a lost cause? Let me know in the comments. And you guys have a great day. Take care.